Calvin University and other schools across the state signing on to a consortium putting the needs of a prison education first. An event was held on Calvin's campus tonight to promote programs between schools and the Michigan Department of Corrections. News 8's Amanda Porter was at the Calvin Prison Initiative Conference. She joins us now with more.
12 schools will be added to the Michigan Consortium, working with Calvin University to learn their best practices for higher education in prisons.
Calvin University is leading all the colleges and universities in Michigan that have programs in prisons. They're also helping schools interested in bringing higher education behind bars. It's called the Calvin Prison Initiative. Calvin University is working with 12 schools to showcase Calvin U's best practices.
I would love to see a school offer a business major, perhaps another one computer skills, whatever the case. And that way, a potential student could choose.
The director of the Calvin Prison Initiative says some of the incarcerated students outpace Calvin U's traditional students in GPA and in honors.
So I have one student who was told he was special ed in school, dropped out of school, taught himself how to read in prison, thought he'd never go to college. Well, he graduated a year ago with honors, with a 3.6.
Educating incarcerated individuals depopulates prisons.
Any higher education, the rate at which they recidivate, meaning goes back to prison in 3 to 5 years, drops 50%. If you get a BA, it drops 8%. If you had a master's degree, below 1%.
The positivity transforms the individual.
You see a light bulb go off in somebody's face, particularly, when they get it.
And spreads into the prison environment.
But when you can also benefit the prison culture by reducing incidents and creating a more calm environment, then that's something we should all be supportive of as well.
The Michigan Department of Corrections has been a partner since Calvin was a college.
At first, non-credit bearing courses inside our Handlin Correctional Facility. That partnership has grown and developed over the years.
Now the HEP program is recognized around the country.
Michigan has been at the forefront of this movement, and particularly the movement to encourage Congress to reauthorize Pell Grants and the availability of Pell Grants to be used for incarcerated learners.
So I was very grateful to get $1 million through the House Appropriations, and the Senate approved it and the governor signed it.
At a conference, a consortium was signed linking universities and colleges together to educate incarcerated individuals, making it a first in Michigan.
All these schools now will work together to use these Pell Grants for incarcerated students to the best of each school's mission and vision. So this is really making history in Michigan. So our hope and goal is that if we have schools having programs in every prison in Michigan, I think we literally could see our prison system transformed from the inside out.
Calvin University and the Michigan Department of Corrections created the Returning Citizens Mapping application that allows for people to find and use more than 3,000 services in all counties in Michigan. Brian?